Different jumper. Still cold. We are doing session 5 of Aija Legrand, their adventures in Stygon Moor within the Forge in the Terminus in the Terminus region of space. Terminus. Well done, me. Quick recap. Yes, session 5. So last session, Aija was travelling through the caves where the moss grows, because Kobold, where Ramshackle is situated, the research base, research settlement, Ramshackle. What do they do? They are... Ramshackle is agriculture and medical. So I was thinking that the moss, I think I said previously, has medicinal purposes. Hence, Merrick healed Aija session before last, or was it last session? Session before last. But anyway, yes. So Aija is going through the caves. Aija did an expedition exploring the caves. Didn't turn out as well as I wanted, although Aija has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 checks against the exploring the caves quest track, but didn't progress the vow track particularly, because everything that I said I would do against the vows, I failed. They failed, so we only have 2 checks against, which was a formidable track against trying to swear the Iron Vow to find the crates and remove them. As Aija rounded the corner at the end of their exploring of the caves, Aija is tired. Aija is on 1 health. Aija is in low spirits. Aija is on 3 spirit, and Aija is running very, very short on supplies. Aija is on 1 supply. They feel as though their progress is being faltered from one problem to another. Aija was attacked by toxic gases coming out of the moss. That might actually be quite interesting. Merrick might find quite interesting, because of either the toxins or the radiation or whatever's in these crates. Aija came across a cave-in. Aija came across a derelict vehicle. Nothing really helped. Oh, dead end, which meant I got lost, which consumed more of Aija's supplies. I didn't come across what I was thinking was possibly, if it was that bad, a insectoid or something that could attack Aija, but I don't think that happened. But Aija has rounded the corner at the end, so of stage gate 6, waypoint 6, which is the final waypoint, has rounded the corner, seen crates and various other stuff, and as Aija turns the corner, there are 2 guards there, armed guards, who are waiting for a delivery that hasn't come to place stuff here. I would say that they're probably wearing protective costumes, so protective gear, and they are armed. That's where I ended last session. The combat was about to kick off. So we'll begin this session. Begin a session move. Flag content. Not at this stage. Review or recap what happened. Just did. Set the scene by envisioning your character's current situation intent. Aija, when they rounded the corner, they were like, "Oh no! What did Thingy's character in Quantum Leap? Oh boy, is what that character said. Scott something. I can't remember if that's the actor's name or the character's name. In addition, you may spotlight a new danger, opportunity or insight. This can include a brief scene hidden from your character's perspective. If you do envisage a brief vignette, you may roll or choose on the table below for inspiration. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see what this is. So this is a percentage check against the viewpoints of your character. Begin a session. That's 15. Oh, did you see that? You're out of focus, little socks. That's better. 15. I called the camera Little Socks. Flashback reveals an aspect of another character, place, or faction. Flashback, another character. So what characters have we got so far? We have Aija's mother. We haven't really named, but we've started portraying Aija's mother as a very harsh individual, not very motherly parental in demeanour. We have Echo, who was the driver. We have Sam, who was the other prisoner. We have it wasn't Kira, Cursor, who is the... Well, I can tell you what, let's go through. So we've got Merrick 1, Cursor 2, Sam 3, Echo 4, Mother 5. So that's a D5, which is a D10 divided by 2, which is 4, which was 2. So who did we have? We had Merrick, Cursor. So this is Cursor. I think that's what we said. So Cursor, number 2, which worked quite well. So what we might have is this might be someone suffering the curse. The cost, which was for the bringing to justice, which was the combat 2 sessions ago. And so I think what we're going to have is at the beginning of this scene, so unbeknownst to Aija, there's a knock at Cursor's door. We have the camera angle from behind of Cursor, who's just put their child to bed, leaves, goes to open the door, wearing their dungarees, sort of just hanging down at the end, just shirt, looking quite tired, opening the door to aggressive thugs looking there, and we see one big maybe power glove hand grabbing Cursor by the shoulder, dragging Cursor out into the corridor. The door slowly swings as we see a club be raised, and then the door closes and we hear thumping and lots of aggressive fighting noises, and Cursor calling out "No!" And then we have just behind closed doors violence, and then we cut, because we have violence, cutting to violence, which is Aija turning the corner. Oh, I get +1 momentum because of coming up with a creative scene. Oh boy, I got away scot-free, and in fact gets 1. So Aija now has 3 momentum. This isn't gonna go well. I predict this isn't gonna go well. So I have, it's cold and I keep snuffling. It's probably awful. Luckily no one will ever get to see. So we have 2 guards. They're armed. I've created a track which I've marked as dangerous. I think succeeding on this, I will give myself a mark towards my vow, and then I will end the expedition, the exploration, which will do another mark on the vow, and then we can have a look at then we might do checking out the boxes, which we'll do, and we'll just see what, maybe we'll do whatever a scientific-y type of thing is. I'll have a look at the moves at that stage. A scientific type of move to see how, if Aija can draw any conclusions using the device that Merrick gave them, and any of the signs to see if it is the crates causing the problem and the storage here. And then we will close the vow, close the expedition, and we will see if I can get it might be a discoveries on my legacies, and then get some experience points. Session 5, I should get some experience points by session 5 really. So combat, 10 minutes of wittering. if I do put this up, people better like just listening to some dude chat to themselves in a kind of first person, third person manner. Aija turns the corner. Oh boy. Draws guns. Hits fast release on the pack. Pack drops. Draws guns. And initiates a combat with these two thugs. Enter the fray. When you initiate combat or are forced into combat, envisage your objective and give it a rank. So what is the objective? The objective isn't to defeat them. Yeah, well, the objective is not to die at this point. The objective, so combat in this isn't against individuals. So I found out that Ironsworn, the main game, you give each person you're fighting a rank, and you do that, which is what I saw on Me, Myself and Die. And I thought when I was watching Me, Myself and Die, oh, I think you've done this wrong. But no, the combats are different in the two different games. So, envisage your objective and give it a rank. I think the objective is... Well, I need to arrest these and find out what's in the crates. So I need to find out what's in the crates, and to find out what's in the crates, I have to arrest. I have to arrest these two, and arresting those two by showing a force of will, an overwhelming force to suppress them. So we are to arrest these two, I'll say. It's a long day, it's late and it's a long day, and I'm not, but I really wanted to do this today, so I'll do this today. The combat includes discrete challenges or phases. Set an objective with a rank for each. No, we're just going to have one. I could just do battle. When you want to fight a battle and it happens in a blur, envisage your objective. On a strong set, you choose your objective unconditionally. You and any allies who join the battle may take +2 moment. Nah, we're going to have this as a battle. And we're going to do that so as I can justify giving myself a mark on the vow track for Merrick. So I swore that iron vow against Merrick, and I've only got 2 at the moment, which means my chance of actually correctly, which is weird because I suppose that can be so crates and remove them. I swore a vow. I think if I load them up, I'll give myself a check as well. So potentially I can get 3 extra checks, giving me a 5, and then I can roll against it at the end of the session. I am jumping ahead. I'm jumping a gun. I'm missing a beat. So face off against your foe. They are more than I am. Face off against your foe is heart. On the move is edge. I reckon, or of course, Aija wants to use heart because Aija is full of gusto. So I reckon this is heart. I mean, come on, let's face facts. Aya's piling in. I turned the corner, piled in. Aija is low on health, low on spirit, low on supplies. Momentum feels slightly knocked about. So Aija is going to go full heart, full throttle, fire and maneuver, basically show of force. They've come up from where they're sitting. They've been sitting, hanging around waiting. They're tired. I've just turned the corner, drawn, moved in, firing. So just as a show of force. So we have +3 for heart. With me a 5 versus a 1 and an 8 with a weak hit. So on a weak hit, choose one. I can either get +2 momentum, or I can be in control. On a miss, the fight begins with you in a bad spot. So I guess if I don't take control, I am in a bad spot. So I weak hit. So Aija is pushing forwards. Aija is clearly in a good position because Aija is a show of force. They are taken aback in a bad space. So I will push forwards into the cavern, into the space, which is now they've pushed into the space and lit the space up a bit more. It's a much bigger space than I was expecting, which means there's more places to maneuver, more places to go to. But it might explain why there's such a build-up. But I has no idea how long this has been. Oh, okay. Let's do. So we're coming to this cavern. Let's have a look and see what our oracle. Oh no, my sector. Let's see what our oracle says about this space, where it's kept. This is a descriptor, so we'll have green for the descriptor, red for the focus. Is this a big so what we've got 68, 57, 68 natural, 57 organism, natural organism. Okay, so this area is full of the moss. I don't think that was anything particularly new. It's full of the moss, and the moss is really brown and not healthy. And maybe maybe they've chosen the big cavern and it's a natural organism. This is where the roots are. This is where the roots of the moss are, and this is why. So here we go. So if Aija does, so there's the main storage cave, main storage is where the moss, which Merrick doesn't know about. Okay, Merrick doesn't know where the main route is. We've just found it, or actually the smuggling group found it, where the moss route, or at least one of the routes, is poison killing route, natural organism. I'm going to write the number. Oh well, doesn't matter. So that's where we are. So Aija has control. Aija realises it's a big room. There's lots of places to move. So Aija is going. So what can we do with control? With control, we can gain ground or we can strike. I have to remember that I can. Oh, face. No, that's face danger, which is different. React under fire or clash. So that's on the thingy. So okay. So we are going to attempt to gain ground. In pursuit, fleeing or manoeuvring. So when in control and taking action to a fight to reinforce. So Aija is going to attempt to reinforce their position. We are not pursuing, fleeing or manoeuvring. Maybe manoeuvring. Charging boldly into action, coming to the aid of others, negotiating or commanding. Aija is going to charge boldly into action, attempting to close the distance between themselves and the smugglers. Firing particularly upon one smuggler with the biggest gun. Aija is going to move forwards doing that, which gives Aija a +3 on this roll. Come on, strong hit. Strong hit. Plus, no, not a strong hit. +3 on this roll gives me a 6, beating the 1, so that's a weak hit. So on a weak hit, I can choose 1. So in control, add 1 to my next move. Take 2, mark progress. I think we're going to, so we can choose 1 on a hit. So we've got a hit, so we're still in control. We are going to take a +1 on our next move. We are going to push forward again. We're going to attempt to push. So what does the strike give us? On a strong hit, mark progress twice. You dominate your foe, stay in control. On a weak hit, mark progress twice, but you expose yourself to danger. You are in a bad spot. We're going to push forwards again, trying to gain control again. Pushing into the fight, we get a +1 to this move. That dice loves rolling 10s. So +1, so that's 4, so that's, well, it gives us 10, but it only matches. So we still beat the 2, so we've got a weak hit, so it's still a hit, so we're still in control. We could mark progress, so we will mark progress, which gives us 2 progress against our chart. We have strolled forwards. We are going to attempt to now really take one of them out. We're attacking at distance, so that gives us an edge, which is 2. So now we've positioned ourselves behind one of these big crates. The little thing which Merrick gave Aija is pinging next to Aija, which probably means I'm going to roll a miss now. We are going to attempt to shoot at one of the... We're attempting to split the guards up. We need to take one out, and then we should be okay. So Aija is going to shoot at one of the guards, which is an edge. Which is 6, 7, 8, which beats our 6 and our 7. So we have a strong hit. Mark progress twice. You dominate your foe and stay in control. Okay, so we mark progress once. Mark progress twice. Oh, is that right? No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, because we've marked progress 3 times. We're still in control. We're dominating with that guy. The first shot destroyed his rifle, which damaged his hands, and so he's on his knees with damaged hands and is out of the fight. We just have one dude left, which we've struck against. We're still in control. Our Aija is really pushing this forwards. If we can push forwards and take that person down, we might be able to just resolve this without dying, which I was very worried about because the Aija is not in a good position at the moment. So Aija will... Oh, might be a short one. Aija, so let's see, gain ground. Let's do something more interesting. Gaining leverage with force, powering through or making a threat. Could attempt to. Aija's not very good at that though. Studying situation, cleverly gaining leverage. So what could I do? So let's envisage what Aija's do. So Aija is behind a crate, opening fire. Oh, okay. Maybe so one person's down. Yeah, the other dude is going to start maneuvering around and attempting to flank Aija and get to the door and get out. Maybe there's a small hover vehicle, like to get away quickly. And so this person in their yellow hazmat suit is panicking. This isn't what they've signed up for. This isn't what they're here for. They're going to try and get away. That's what this person would do, wouldn't they? Because they're on their own. Their companion's gone down. You know, sod them. They can deal with themselves. Good luck to them. This person's going to try and get away. So they're going to attempt to try and get away, which means Aija is going to have to pursue them and try and bring them down. So Aija is not very good at hand-to-hand, but Aija is going to have to get into hand-to-hand and attempt to arrest this dude who's turned their back and fled. So Aija is going to attempt to pursue this person through the crates, jumping on a crate, jumping down. Let's see if Aija can grab this person and get them to the ground and then arrest them. So first off, we will attempt to pursue them, and then we are going to attempt to arrest them. So first off, Aija is going to attempt to pursue them. So this is an edge roll, which is a +2. Oh! Well, looky there. Looky there. So +2 gives me a 4 versus a 2 and a 3, which is a strong hit. I stay in control and I can choose 2. I can mark progress and I can take +2 momentum, which I might need. So I mark progress and I'm going to take a +2 momentum, putting Aija on 5 momentum. So Aija is bounding at the top. Aija is basically caught up by running across crates. The person is just about to dive on the bike, and Aya now is going to jump on the person, which is an iron roll. I've got a momentum of 5, which I may need. So Aya is going to attempt to take this person down. Striking them when you're in control. Aya is in control, and assault a foe at close quarters. Aya is about to do that. Aya has not done very well at all. So that is that. Well, at least it's a weak hit. So it's a 6 plus iron of 1, but gives me a 7, which is a weak hit. Mark progress twice, but you expose yourself to danger. You're in a bad spot. Well, I only need to mark progress once. So we have finished. So although Aya is in a bad spot, we have come to the end, which isn't great because it means that whatever Aya rolls for this, Aya must take 1 less. So it cannot be a strong hit. It must be a weak hit. You'll choose your objective but not without cost. Roll on the table below or choose one. If the fight continues, you're in a bad spot. Okay. So Aya has reached objective. Seize the objective, which is... so both are down. No, Aya is not in control. Aya is in a bad spot. So we have a 10. So let's see how we go on taking decisive progress move. I've got 10 blocks. Oh! Oh! A 3 and a 3. So I beat it. So this is a strong hit with a match. A strong hit with a match, but it counts as... So if you're in control, check the result as normal. If you're in a bad spot, count a strong hit without a match as a weak hit. A weak hit as a match. So that is a strong hit with a match, which counts as a strong hit. You prevail. Take +1 momentum. If any objectives remain and the fight continues, you're in control. No. So we prevail. +1 momentum. Aya is on 6 momentum. Wow. Aya needed that. Aya dives on the last person. Brings them down. Now it's time for justice. Aya slaps the cuffs on the dude. Goes over to the other dude. Slaps cuffs, zip ties, whatever's on them. I'm going to mark a progress on the iron vow because that was something difficult. So Aya now is in the cave. Both those two dudes are arrested. Aya is knackered. I think Aya might... No, Aya doesn't have time to do... I really want Aya to heal. Aya doesn't have time to heal. What's it? Predator, I ain't got time to bleed, which is Ventura. Gosh, what's his name? Blanked. Got his face. Can't think of his name. So Aya's going to look around here. Let's see if Aya can work out if these crates are causing the problem. Oh no! First, let us finish our expedition. So Aya is supposed to explore the caves. It was a atrocious time. Aya did not enjoy themselves, but they have finished their expedition. When your expedition comes to an end, roll the challenge dice and compare to your progress. Well, Aya's progress isn't bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Aya has a progress of 8. Let's roll our challenge dice. Finishing our expedition. 2 and a 9. Sadly, it's a weak hit. That would have been great if it was a strong hit. So, a weak hit, as above, which is you reach your destination or complete your survey. Aya has done that. Mark a reward on your Discovery's Legacy track per expedition's rank. The rank was dangerous. Was the rank dangerous? The rank was dangerous. Oh, only 2 ticks. I'm going to have to do another expedition. Oh, I should have done it as formidable. Then I could have got a box. Oh well. Expedition as dangerous. 2 ticks on my Discoveries track. Which is 1 tick, 2 ticks. Ooh, that's ugly. 1, 2, then I need 3, 4, 2 more. Oh. But you face an unforeseen complication at the end of your expedition. Make the legacy result 1 rank lower. Envisage what you encounter. So I only get 1 tick. Okay, 1 tick. So that the complication is, what is our complication? What is the envisage what you just encounter? So the complication, what is? Oh, okay. Well, I can think of an easy complication. Well, we'll finish that, so we'll give ourselves 1 here. So our complication, the easiest complication I can think of is they have been doing this for a long time. There are a lot of crates in this room. So our camera pans out. Aija shines their torch around the room. There are a lot of crates here. Aija cannot easily complete and remove them. This cannot be done by Aija alone. So we will do 1. I'll give Aija 1 chance to do. Where's the moves? 1 chance. So there are too many crates. Too many crates. Can't do it alone. Cannot do alone. So Aija is going to have to go back and convince others to help. So the way I will do that, so what I'll do is I will give Aija a +1 if Aija can gather some evidence here. Gather some evidence here that this is contaminating the moss, which will then give me another tick here if I can get this, and I think would also bring a closer bond to Merrick by caring about the moss enough to actually successfully do this. So what can I do? So how does this work for this? When you check to see if you have a specific helpful item or resource. Now I could do this, but this Aija's supplies are low. Secure an advantage when you assess the situation, make preparation and attempt to gain leverage. Oh, okay. So this might be securing an advantage. On a hit you succeed, on a strong hit take both, on a weak hit choose 1. +1, 2 momentum, +1 on your next move, not a progress move. Fine. This works. So securing advantage, the advantage move. So what Aija is going to attempt to do is Aija knows that Aija needs some information to help leverage convincing people. There are too many crates here. Aija's going to need some information to do that. So Aija's going to take so it's a strong hit, you have it and you're ready to act, take 1 momentum. A weak hit, you have it, but you must choose 1. Your supplies diminish, so that would give Aija 0 supplies, which means that Aija would have the that bad thing, or losing 2 momentum. I can't afford to do that, so Aija is just going to use the device that Aija was given. +1 momentum would be good though, but Aija's supplies are just, their supplies are too low. Aija doesn't have this. Aija has bugger all because the quartermaster wouldn't help. I ran out of supplies by doing this for so long. I couldn't find anything in that truck, so supplies is just a bad idea. So Aija is just going to take the device. Aija is going to take the knowledge Aija has. Aija will let's see, secure an advantage. Okay, maybe Aija is going to attempt to communicate those meant to be on board ship with the Overseer Legrand. Aija needs help for this. If I can get a +1, so what's this say? Your IA module keeps watch over the vehicle systems and sensor data. When you secure an advantage or gain ground by talking through a situation, this is the vehicle. Maybe I can ask for help. By talking through a situation with the overseer, you may roll plus integrity. If you do, take +1 momentum on a hit. Well, +1 integrity. The golden future has +5 integrity. It doesn't seem right because all of this is very much to do with the ship. That's the overseer module is on board the ship. Aija isn't on board the ship at the moment, so I cannot use Legrand. I mean, it's the same thing. If that module was rocket module, it's no good to Aija in the caves. So Aija is going to attempt to secure an advantage. When you assess the situation, make preparations or attempt to gain leverage. Okay. Using expertise, focus or observation. So Aija is going to use the device. What Aija can remember from science whilst going through the academy. Aija is going to attempt to gain some additional knowledge about Dismos and the crates to hopefully give them an advantage when they return back. I haven't done the expedition. I'm jumping. Okay, so I will do this, and then Aija is going to finish the. What did I do the expedition? No, I did, didn't I? Yes, that's why I only got the tick. So this is done. So I'm going to. Otherwise, I'll forget. Done. Tick. We haven't got the valves not done yet. That is done, and I'll mark this one as done. I'm going to have to start marking these tracks as done, so I remember. Dear me, memory like a sieve. Oh, that one already did. Well done, me. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Aija and Petey. Pete. Let's go. Pete, secure an advantage. Here we go. Plus wits. I got a 9 and a 7. Rolled a 6, which gives me a +2, which is an 8, which is a weak hit. I can choose one. Take 2 momentum or +1 on your next move, not a progress move. So I'm going to take +1. Okay, so I have +1 versus getting help. So Aija has found some evidence to help them in proving. So I'm going to give myself one more on this. So and I'll have a final +1 if I go back and I convince the people. Oh gosh, the people I'd go and ask to convince includes Cursor, who is at the moment probably in having medical care. Who has been... Would they have killed Cursor? Don't know yet. So, Aija heads back along. So let's do... so we know where we're travelling. I'm going to just do... just because it might help me. Set a course. When you follow a known route through perilous space, cross hazardous terrain or within a mysterious site, roll +supply. On a strong hit, you get your situation that favours you, take +1 momentum. On a weak hit, you arrive but face a cost or complication. Choose one, suffer the cost, face the complication of the destination, envisage what you encounter. Okay. Alright. So if we fail at this, so this is +supply, which is 1. Which gives... Oh. Okay. Sweet. So we've got that and a 2, which is burning momentum time. So my momentum is 6. I will burn that down to 2, which means I have a 4 and a 4, which is a strong hit with a match. You reach your destination and the situation there favours you. Take +1 momentum. Take +1 momentum, which gives me a 3. And this is a super duper duper strong hit. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to give myself a plus. That doesn't help, does it? Because plus. Oh yeah. So if I succeed, I'm going to give myself another +1, which is a +2. So if I get a success on trying to convince them to come and help me, I'm going to give myself another formidable tick. on my track. If I fail to convince them, I do not get that, and then I have to try and resolve the vow to remove the crates. So either I'm going to, so if I fail at that, then obviously I have to do it. I'm going to take a lot of slack for that. Fulfill your vow. Let's see what happens with this. So first off, so I've returned back. It was a super duper fast journey back. Cursor doesn't blame me. In fact, if anything, this has, so because I got that with a match, so cursor turns, so I'm bringing the prisoners back. Because I brought the prisoners back, the governor of the settlement now realizes that the criminal syndicates are doing things that they didn't realize. The pulp people turn against them, turn against the criminals. Pulp people turn against them, and mayor, and not manned, and mayor turn against the crime. Turn the crime syndicate. I have 2 prisoners who I can attempt to question next time. They didn't get to call, so there's no one coming to get them. I will attempt to question them next session. Yeah, because this just be short. It's, what time is it? Oh, it's past 11. Otherwise my watch would be worth 11:20, and I'm tired. I shouldn't be drinking coffee. So yes, so Kira's turned against the criminals, Paul and the mayor's turned against the criminals, but still I need to try and convince them to come and help me. My momentum is now on 3, but I do get a +2 to this roll. I don't know if you're supposed to use, well I suppose because you get +1s to rolls. I don't think giving them +2. I'll have a read about pluses. I think this is my old school mechanical brain thinking about this. So compel. When you try to persuade someone or make them an offer. So I'm going to, so Aija is going to have a big speech. Goes into the little, it's not a very big settlement, so the town square, the small park, maybe the cafeteria, the cafeteria, or the whatever I used the word last time. So the little cafeteria area, the little eating space, the diner, whatever that was word. I can't think of the words at the moment. I will walk in, bedraggled. With outside, there's a small little vehicle with so Aija has used an anti-grav pallet to drag the 2 prisoners back. They're bound on this pallet. Aija leaves it out there, walks in, drops their pack on the floor. Aija is dirty, Aija is bedraggled, Aija is looking low in spirit. Aija really needs a good night's rest. We'll step on one chair, step on a table. People of Ramshackle, I'm going to need your help. It must have come to your attention that the moss that you study, that you use for your agriculture, your medicinal benefits, and that this research institute is looking at, is getting sick. We now know why. Merrick then is in the background and is looking quite interested. Did I give myself a tick for that? I did this one. This is what I'll get the tick for this one, won't I? And the reason why are these. You have a rot at your core at Ramshackle. The criminal syndicates that are affecting Steigen Moor are here. They are using you as a dumping ground. They are using you to dispose of their waste. They are using the caves of kobold, and they are contaminating and killing the native life of this planet. You are studying, you are working in symbiosis with the organism, and they are destroying it. I don't know what else is going on here, but we need to remove the waste that they have been disposing of in the caves deep within your home. We need to remove that waste and we need to dispose that waste. And I can't do it on my own. I don't know how long they've been doing this, but there are hundreds of canisters and cases and crates containing all sorts of toxins. I need your help. Alright, and as I can't be bothered talking anymore, I could do, I love my voice, we have a +2 for this roll. Okay. Compelling. We are attempting to encourage and charm, which is heart. +2. Heart is a 3, so I get a +5. Oh, you joke. That gives me... I thought that'd definitely be a strong hit. I thought it so would be a strong hit. But no. Sadly, that's a weak hit. +5 gives me a 6 versus a 1 and a 9. Okay. On a weak hit, as above, but the agreement comes with a demand or a complication, envisage their counteroffer. Okay, so I wanted to go up into the... So I wanted to go up into the... I get... Okay, right. So, as above, but the agreement comes with a demand or complication. So, the as above. They do what you want or agree to your complication, take +4 momentum. So they do what we want. What did I say? Or agree to my conditions. So they do. So they are going to help me. But the mayor stands and says, "Yes, we will rally towards your aid, Paladin Aija." Who keeps pinging me? Sorry, do excuse me. I'm just going to let my Sophie know. Hold on, just recording. Nearly finished, because I'm nearly finished. Yeah. So, Paladin Aija. We will definitely help you. We need to remove this waste. It will take us some time to do. Whilst we are doing that, and you can give us the charts of where they are, whilst we are doing that, I have a request of you. What I need you to do is I need you to go up to the precursor vault. We need to know where the vault hunters are. I believe they may be a relative of yours. One said their name was Legrand. They've been there a while and they haven't returned. Oh, says Aya, looking quite confused. You go up there and then return to us and tell us what's going on at the precursor vault whilst we clear out this. And then possibly you can question these guards, question the prisoners, and we might have more information for you. So, Aya has to go up to vaults before they can question prisoners or continue crime vow. But they did say they would do what they want, so I will give myself another check on the formidable, which is swearing the vow to Merrick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got a 6. Did I say and I get a +1 momentum? I think I must have done that because I now have 4 over there. So I'm going to assume that I did that, which I was supposed to do. So that's my complication. The complication is I'm going to have to go up and explore the vault. I wanted to do that anyway, so the mayor doesn't know that. Okay, so I don't say if he said in return. So let us return to Merrick. Merrick is a bit impressed. I could give myself one extra tick. No. Let's make this. let's just do this as it stands. So they are going to remove the crates. Aija, next session will get themselves ready. They're going to have to heal. They're going to have to get their spirit back up. They're going to have to get resupplied. There's going to basically be a session of basically getting ready, and then take Legrand and the Golden Future up into the orbit and explore the precursor vault. But first we have so reach a milestone, overcome a critical obstacle, gaining meaningful insight, completing a perilous expedition, acquiring critical item or resource, earning vital support, defeating a notable foe. Sweet. I reckon I did those things, getting a milestone towards this vow. So, fulfill your vow. Progress move. When you reach the end of your quest, roll the challenge dice and compare to your progress. On a strong hit, your vow is fulfilled. Mark a reward on your quest's legacy track per the vow's rank. Troublesome, dangerous. Oh, this is formidable, which is 1 box. Oh, sweet. That's a strong hit. On a weak hit, as above, but there is more to be done, or you realise the truth of your quest. If you swear an iron vow to set things right, take your full legacy reward. Otherwise, make the legacy reward 1 rank lower. Okay, we'll have to see how that goes. On a miss, your vow is undone through an unexpected complication realisation. Envision what happens and choose 1. Give up on your quest, forsake your vow. Recommit to the quest. Roll both challenge dice, take the lowest value and clear that number of progress boxes. Then raise the vow's rank by 1, if not already epic. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So we have 6. Oh my gosh. Fulfill my vow. Roll the challenge dice, compare against your progress. I think we have vowed. Okay, so that's a miss. That's a 9 and a 6. So that's a miss. So, oh, Merrick's just not happy. On a miss, your vow is undone through it. I'm really disappointed. I thought I was going to get... I got no experience this session. On a miss, your vow is undone through an unexpected complication or realisation. Envisage what happens and choose 1. Give up on your quest. Forsake your vow. So the one thing about forsaking my vow is there is a deed, which is once you have forsaken a vow. I don't know if I want to forsake a vow. Oathbreaker. Once you forsake this asset counts as an impact. 1 time only when you swear an iron vow to redeem yourself, give that vow a special mark. When you reach a milestone on the marked vow, take +2 momentum. If you forsake your vow on the quest, discard this asset and retain the impact. When you secure an advantage, so this is 1 time only. So if I advance this, when you secure an advantage or compel by reaffirming your commitment to take your marked vow at +1 take from hit, when you fulfill your vow on the marked quest, okay, that's too complicated and I'm too tired to think about that. So instead, I made that box. I downloaded the template off the internet and then I stuck the template to some Cocoa Puffs and made a little box. I was quite proud of that. So I can do one of the following. Give up on the quest, forsake your vow. No. Recommit to the quest. Roll both challenge dice, take the lowest value and clear that number of progress boxes. Then raise the vow's rank by 1. If not, okay. Alright. So I reckon I'm going to have to do a massive quest finding more of these bloody crates. Okay, so first off, I roll both challenge dice. 1! Yes! Yes, you beaut! Commit to the quest. Roll both traits. Take the lowest value, 1, and clear that number of progress boxes. 1 progress box. I could try again, couldn't I? Can I try again? Oh man, that might be. Oh, I could try again. This is a 5. What's the probability? What's the probability of me rolling? I should ask ChatGPT. What's the probability of me rolling under 5 on 2 separate D10? Okay, hold on. Where's ChatGPT? ChatGPT. Okay. Hello. What's the probability of me when I roll 2 D10 that each one rolls a 1, 2, 4 question mark. What does ChatGPT say? Roll 2d10 that each one rolls a 1 to 4. ChatGPT is thinking. It is a 1 to 4, isn't it? Because I've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then it says, what does it say? Recommit to the quest, roll both trains, take the lowest dice and clear that number of progress points. Then raise the Val's rank by 1 if not already epic. Oh. Come on. There we go. When rolling 2 10-sided dice, the probability of each die rolling a number from 1 to 4 is 0.4. Since the rolls are independent events, the probability of both dice rolling a number from 1 to 4 is the product of the individuals. Thus, the probability is 0.4 squared, which equates to 16%. I have a 16% probability of this being a success. Oh, dear me. So, hold on. So, at the moment, the thing is formidable. That would go to extreme. So it's now an extreme. So what would an extreme give me? An extreme gives me 2 boxes. That's a lot of experience points if I succeed. If I fail... Okay. Is it cheating for me to... Oh no, you can't see me. Is it... Sorry, you've missed all my facial expressions. You missed me looking up ChatGPT. You were just looking at the box. Oh, that was boring. Boring 5 minutes. I do apologise. What time is it? All right. Well, I think we'll end there. So, I have failed at closing the iron vow. There are. Okay, we'll come over here. So, failed on the vow. There are more boxes to find and clear out. So we could just attempt to do that now. We have to go up to the vault. So what we've got to do, we've got to go up to the vault and work out what's up there. Then we can come back and question the prisoners. We also need to help get these crates out. If I was to just go... So this isn't it. A 10 and a 3. So that would be... that would have been a weak hit as above, but is more done than you realise. The truth of your request. If you swear an iron vow to set things right, take a full legacy reward. Otherwise, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, even if I'd got it, I wouldn't have taken that. I would have just rolled again. So, no, that means I need to progress further. And I think an extreme is just 2 ticks. So, as formidable is 1 box, and extreme is 2 ticks. So, I'm going to have to let's ask ChatGPT this. So what do I have to roll? What do I have to roll? No, what is the probability? What is the probability of me rolling? So if I had, so I have one box, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 5 or more. If I had 2 boxes, which is 4 things, that'd be 6 or more. 6 or more. 6 or more. Therefore, of course, it's 50%. 6 or more. 50%, 50-50 chance. So, alright, I need to do another expedition. I need to find more crates. But first, we need to go and explore the precursor. And before that, so session 6, we need to equip and heal. We'll talk to the quartermaster and Merrick. Then take off and visit the vault. Interesting. Didn't go the way I wanted at all. But c'est la vie. And what do we say? Job done.